Hello everyone, today is Saturday, March 19, 2016. What a beautiful sunny sky, 75 degrees, 80 degree afternoon in Southern California. But today I want to come out here and make a video for you guys on the dragon fruit. Hey, hi, where you going? Can you want to say hi? Well, you are, what are you? Iron Man and Hulk combined. The Mohawk. Alright, what about you? You don't have anything on, what's up? Okay, so let's talk about dragon fruit. And today's topic is pruning. But before I do that, I want to talk about the dragon fruit as a plant. The dragon fruit, also known as pitaya, and they are obviously cactus. They come from South America. But interestingly, dragon fruit, since they come from the tropic, they do like a bit of moisture. They don't mind the moisture, let's put it that way. And of course, as long as you have well-drained soil, then the water will not bother them. So any kind of plant that you grow, just make sure you have well-drained soil. Okay. So today, let's talk about pruning. Now, pruning for me, it's really something that I like to do, regularly. Because by pruning, you really try and help the plant, keeping it healthy, also promote growth, and sometimes by pruning, you also allow the plant to put more energy into the fruit, and that's the objective. And there's also pruning for other reasons as well. And today, I want to talk about one of them. I like to grow my dragon fruit single stem, as you can see here. So I have 4 plants here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I grow all of them single stem. I already pruned off some of them, by the way, but I will continue to talk about it. Now, I like to grow them single stem up like this, okay, all the way to the top, up to 4 feet, whatever, and then from there on, I will top it off or cut off the top and allow them to branch out like an umbrella. That's how I describe it. So mine is like this. Once it comes up, like this, and then it'll branch out, it'll spread out like an umbrella. And that's why this is my platform, my trellis platform. It's very suitable for this style of planting, this method of planting. Some people use a different method. I like to use this method because for me it's real easy. I can reach in like this and prune on anything, even from the center. You see that? So from here, from this board to the center, it's only about 2 feet. So I can really go there and prune it. And wherever there's a fruit, there's a flower, I can actually pick them very easily. Okay? So from the bottom up, I will prune off everything. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Here, see, I've been already pruned a lot of them off. Right there, right there. Okay, so here's another one here that I need to prune off. Here you go. All right, so let's get rid of it. Okay. So I call this the first phase of pruning. I have 2 phases. I put it into 2 phases. The first phase is make sure you have every one of them single stem. A single stem comes up to the top. And from the top, of course, to branch out, then you need to prune it again on the top. Now the top part, sometimes I don't prune them right away. I like to wait until the plant actually produces flowers and fruit. Then I prune them. But I also prune them when they get too crowded, like this right here. You see this? It's really crowded and it can get pretty heavy. I mean, this is not just a leaf, right? This is really like a branch and the leaves and the stem together. So imagine this. Look at it, 1, 2, 3, and if you continue to grow here, it can get pretty heavy. And if you look at this right here, it can get pretty crowded. And I like the long one. I will usually leave the long one like this, allow them to grow. And if you want anyone that is kind of short and stubby, I will remove it. And when the plants produce a fruit or a flower or whatever branch is produced on, I will remove the other branch without the fruit. Simple enough. So let's say if there were three branches here, 1, 2, 3. If this one produces a flower, this one doesn't produce it, I will remove it. And sometimes I would just remove it anyway. So along this line here, if there's a fruit here, then all the branch from this will be gone. So that's the second phase of pruning, when the plants produce the flowers and the fruit. And I have to wait until it actually produces the fruit, the flowers, before I can prune it next phase. But of course I can still prune it now. If I see some disease, if I see some damaged branches, I can still prune them. And like I say, if it's too crowded, too heavy, top heavy, then I will also prune it now. But my first phase, I call it my first phase of pruning, is to make sure the single stems up. All prune, pretty much a single stem, all prune, you can see there. And once I finish pruning them, I will rewrap them with the rope again, just to make sure that they are attached to the pole, so they don't fall off to the side or something like that. Okay, so that's pretty simple method of pruning. Nothing tricky at all. Remember, you're trying to limit the growth of the plant, so the plant will put more energy into the flowers, the fruit, and the flowers when they actually produce the flower or the fruit. By having too many branches, first of all, it gets too heavy for the trellis, and secondly, the plant will not have enough energy or resources to feed the fruits. And you want quality, you don't want quantity. So another thing I want to point out is that if you look at the new growth right there, you see that? This is the new growth, this is the old branch right there. You can see the new growth is very thin, even though the size is big. Of course it's triangular, it's three sides, but if you can see, it doesn't have much volume compared to this guy right there. So this one is an old branch and it has a lot of volume. It's triangular, but it's pretty much like almost a three-dimensional, very robust branch. The same thing with the bottom trunk. You want to call it the trunk. It's very robust. You can see that it's almost like a rounded, triangular, but it's very rounded, very with volumes. Okay, so I hope that you get something out of this, and I will come back to make another video later on once the plants begin to produce the flowers and the fruit. Hopefully it will do that soon, very soon, during the summer, during another few months. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel so the video will come directly to you. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please post a comment so we can talk about this. And thank you for watching, and happy gardening. You guys want to say goodbye? All right.